A suspended load drops in a loading area and lands close to a worker. Nobody is struck. Nobody is injured. Is that simply a near miss for the internal register, or an event that must also be reported to a regulator? The absence of injury does not answer that question. A notifiable incident is a work-related event that the WHS or OHS law applying in the relevant jurisdiction requires to be reported to the regulator. That external duty is different from an organization's own incident form, investigation, or insurance process. Across many current model WHS jurisdictions, the core categories include a death, a serious injury or illness, and a dangerous incident. But this is only a useful orientation. Definitions, thresholds, extra categories, responsible duty holders and procedures can vary under the law that applies where the event occurred. A death is the clearest category. Serious injury or illness can include outcomes that require particular treatment or admission, depending on the applicable law. Do not rely on a short video list to decide a real case. Check the current wording and guidance from the correct local regulator. A dangerous incident focuses on serious risk, not only the final injury outcome. Events involving an uncontrolled escape, fire, explosion, electric shock, structural collapse, or a falling object may fall within locally defined categories. In our loading area, no injury is important, but it is not the end of the analysis. Do not assume every incident or every near miss must be notified, and do not assume that nobody being hurt means notification is unnecessary. The right question is whether the event meets the current legal definition in the relevant jurisdiction, industry, and circumstances. Safe Work Australia has updated the Model WHS Act's incident notification requirements. Model changes do not automatically become law everywhere. They apply only after adoption under local law, and jurisdictions may adopt changes at different times or with variations. Check before changing your notification practice. Safe Work Australia does not receive incident notifications. The relevant state, territory, or Commonwealth regulator does. Start with the place where the event occurred, then check the industry and the law that applies. Some sectors can have additional reporting pathways as well. Victoria operates under its own occupational health and safety framework, including the Occupational Health and Safety Act, 2004. Its definitions, processes, and record-keeping requirements must be checked with WorkSafe Victoria. Do not import a model WHS checklist and assume it is the Victorian rule. When an event happens, protect life first. If there is an immediate risk, call emergency services. Help injured or endangered people. Stop work, isolate energy or equipment, and take the essential action needed to prevent further harm. Next, contact the correct regulator promptly when the event may be notifiable. Do not wait for the internal investigation to finish before making contact. The regulator can explain the applicable notification process, and local requirements may include particular timing, information, and record-keeping steps. Where the applicable law requires the incident site to be preserved, keep it undisturbed until an inspector arrives or directs otherwise. That does not prevent helping an injured person, removing a deceased person where permitted, or taking essential action to make the site safe. Check the exact local exceptions. After urgent response and regulator contact are addressed, document what happened, preserve relevant evidence, investigate causes, assign corrective actions, and review whether controls worked. Other duties may also apply, including workers' compensation, electrical, mining, transport, police, or environmental reporting. Blue Safe can help organize the internal record, assign actions, track evidence, and keep the review trail connected. It does not call emergency services, preserve the site, or make a statutory notification for you. An internal form or software record never replaces the external duty. Remember the decision: location, industry, event, and current local law. Then remember the sequence: protect life, prevent further harm, contact the correct regulator promptly, preserve the site where required, then record and investigate. For organized incident records and follow-up actions, get started free with Blue Safe.